once we got those 2 pain points, literally everybody I called after that sent me some business, large or small. It was very, very powerful. Hey, this is Jason Kanigan, the president of Sales on Fire, and I want to talk to you today about pain points. These are frequently misunderstood. They are not features or benefits. The fact that your car is red is not a pain point, okay? The fact that your pizza is delivered in 30 minutes or less is actually not a pain point. That's also a feature. So what the heck is a pain point then? Well, what it is it's a specific set of words, a phrase that describes, in the words of your target market, a problem that they have that your solution fixes. So in the case of the car being red, a pain point might be, I'm getting to be in middle age and I don't feel as attractive as I used to be, and so I need something that gets attention. So I'm going to buy a red sports car. Okay, the pain point is I don't feel attractive and so I need something that gets attention. Okay, on the pizza delivery side, my kids are screaming, they're hungry. I don't really care what it is that we feed them as long as it's somewhat healthy and it arrives quickly. So the desperate need for something to feed the kids there, that's the pain point. Okay, I sure wish there was something that was hot and ready and delivered to my door within 30 minutes. Okay, maybe not even the delivered in 30 minutes part is what I'm trying to highlight here. That is a benefit, that is a feature as well. And the benefit is your kids get fit quickly. The pain point is my kids are hungry, they're starving, and they need food now. Okay, what can I get? So these are a tool for sales success, and I described in a blog post here one of the first times I encountered pain points. This was even before I had any sales training. I stumbled across a couple when I was given the opportunity to run a metal fabrication shop. And so I was given this shop, and like, what do? You gotta get customers. So I made a list of builders, architects, and contractors to phone up. And I started with a pretty basic script, and it was awful. I mean, it was just, remember what I had to say about being willing to begin badly. Okay, I was willing to begin badly, and because I was willing to begin badly and stuck with it, knowing that by grinding this out, I would eventually get to the promised land of something better. That is what enabled me to uncover these pain points. Be willing to begin badly and have conversations with your target market, because nobody was rude to me. Nobody screamed at me, nobody yelled at me, nobody called me names, nobody slammed the phone down in my ear. I don't remember any of that. This is like 10 years ago now, but people are often afraid that the world is going to treat them much more harshly than it actually does. And I'd like you to have the opportunity to just get rid of that idea and move forward on the assumption that people want to hear from you, because most people do want help. Are you going to run into the glum guy who's all totally beaten, and there's nothing we can do, and why are you bothering me? Yeah, occasionally. Just qualify that guy out and move on, okay? But talk to your target market and get these pain points. Like in the metal fabrication business, so we were going through a housing boom in Vancouver at the time, and so these guys were having problems with fab shops saying, yeah, we'll get it done for this price, and we'll deliver it on time, and it'll be good quality. No, they would fail. They would say anything to get that order, and then they would blow the delivery date. I don't know if you know anything about construction, but if you blow your delivery date, it knocks a whole bunch of problems down the line. I mean, inspectors are going to come out to inspect. And if they miss the date because the thing isn't done, they can't close up the wall, or they can't have the house ready to move on to be ready for sale. And it's going to take a while before that inspector can come back. They're not going to be able to come back tomorrow, or maybe even next week. And there's a little thing called performance bonds that professional builders have to deal with, that the developer makes them sign, that if they don't get it done within a certain amount of time, there's a freaking pain point. You tired of having your nose run through the ground and losing money because you keep blowing your performance bond dates? There's a pain point, okay? So these opportunities definitely exist. So here's an example of specific terminology that I would use. I would say, hi, I work with building contractors who are upset that their fab subs have consistently missed their delivery dates pushing back the completion schedule of all the other trades and inspections. I mean, if I didn't get my railing in, the guy who did the wood handrail, which is all custom and nice, couldn't come in. Maybe there was glass that needed to go in there. They couldn't do it, and so they couldn't finish off the job. And that just bumps everybody. So this is a serious pain point. Once we got those 2 pain points, literally everybody I called after that sent me some business, large or small. It was very, very powerful, because as soon as somebody who's in that market hears these pain points, ding, they're in the right words, they go, wow, yeah, the only way you could know what you just said is because you've helped somebody who's just like me. And so you get instant credibility with them. Much easier to make the sale that way. So our problems at that point became operational. They were no longer sales and marketing problems. They were operational. How do we actually get this stuff done and out the door questions? That's a good problem to have. That's a much better problem than how are we going to finance all this. All right, so we're going to talk about pain points more. This was just an introduction today to get you to start thinking about pain points and the difference between features and benefits and pain points. They are not the same thing again. And a buyer persona and a buyer profile, those are not pain points. Avatar may include some pain points, but it is not pain points all by itself. So there's a couple links here that I'm going to drop into the description below. I hope you'll check them out, and I appreciate you watching. This is Jason Kanigan, the president of Sales on Fire. Talk to you soon.